Nick, when you went back and watched the film of the LSU game, what were some of the things that you were seeing with the passing game when you were able to kind of watch it?
Guys, had a plan. Went out there and they did a lot of things, kind of mixing it up pre-snap. Seeing it well. Obviously, I just didn't really put the ball where it needed to be. Made a few wrong reads, and that led to kind of catastrophic turnovers that we can't have.
You said you were going to be critical of yourself when you evaluated that LSU film. What did you find?
Always the most critical of myself. Most definitely whenever I do anything. But it just comes down to just having, honestly, I think overthinking things. Not just kind of relaxing and playing my game. And it's a bad day throwing the ball. Something I'm gonna keep working on every day with my receivers and go from there.
On the overthinking things aspect, what's the fix there?
Just kind of taking a deep breath, trusting that my preparation throughout the week, that got me to this point is enough, and that I just need to follow that.
How has the offense looked the first 2 days of practice?
Looking good. I like our game plan. I think it's definitely well put together, and we'll see on Saturday.
In the second drive against LSU, where you scored the field goal, you had some success rushing the football, especially you. What changed after that drive from their perspective?
I think that we still had success on the ground, throughout the game. They're a good team. They're a good defense. They make adjustments as well as we do. We just didn't do enough to move the ball after that.
Coach Moore had mentioned that Keaton may get a series or two in the first half or second half. How was that kind of presented to y'all? Did he bring y'all in to talk about that, or was that just kind of understood at practice?
Coach Brown let me know that at some point he'll probably get a series somewhere, and absolutely, he's an incredible athlete. He prepares just as hard as I do, and he can go out there and do it well.
Seems like y'all always had just from afar, y'all have always had pretty good relationships. Is that the case?
Absolutely. It's my little bro. Always, we've been through a lot, grinding through a lot together, and it's not going to change no matter what happens.
What do you and he talk about between series, especially the passing game? It's frustrating about how to attack things, how to fix things.
We'll talk about. He'll tell me kind of what he's hearing from coaches on the sidelines. I'll tell him kind of what I'm seeing on the field, things they changed up since the last series, adjustments they're making, their tendencies, what the main coverage I'm seeing or the main blitz that I'm seeing, just to make sure that he knows that if he needs to go in the game, that this is what they've been doing. So, apart from what we did throughout the week to prepare, on top of this, you need to know this stuff. This is what I think they chose to do against this and against that, so he is 100% in the loop and ready to go.
You've had 2 great games against Texas A&M. Does that even enter your thinking this week to get ready to see him again with a new coach, new coordinator?
Obviously, you said it, new coordinator. It's a different team. That was last year and the year before. The last year doesn't matter. So we're going to come out and play hard this year.
Do you feel like the offense right now plays to your strengths?
I think so. I think that we, whatever's working, that's what we're going to do. I think that we follow our game plan to what we do, to kind of reacting to what they do, and I think that obviously one of our strengths is running the ball, and we do it very well. So I think we're going to continue to do that.
Nick, it appears that most of Elgin's snaps are pretty good ones. That not much goes wrong there. Well, how valuable is he to you to get that snap accurate?
That's huge. That's huge. Senior guy is a leader on the line. Makes a lot of our calls. And anytime that you can always rely on your snap being where you need it to be, not so worried about a crazy snap or anything like that. Easier to get your eyes up quicker, look at the defense, and make your reads. So, and also having a guy on the line that's making the right calls in the run game, making the right calls in the pass game, IDing things correctly is huge.
Obviously, you've run the ball a lot in your career, but you've run it more this year than you ever had any other season. How much of an impact has that had on your passing game, if at all? Has it affected it, in game throughout the course of the season?
I don't think so. I think we call some run plays. I run them. Make my reads. They give me a pull read. I'm gonna pull it. When they call a passing play, gotta complete it. I don't think really my running has anything to do or any correlation or effect to how I'm throwing the ball. I'll stay.